Hey everyone, Tara here with Epicure. I am so excited that you guys decided to check out my cooking class this evening. And the reason I'm doing it so late is because my kiddos are in bed, except for my eldest, McKenna, who is my handy dandy camera girl this evening. So she's helping me out, and we're gonna see how this goes. Yes, so as you know, I have joined a fantastic team, a fantastic company called Epicure. They have been in Canada for over 22 years, and they are just launching in the United States starting tomorrow. So I thought this evening would be the perfect time to quickly show you one of their meals that they highlight and get in on all the fun action at the ground level starting tomorrow if you're interested. So what we're going to be making here real quickly is called Easy Fajitas, and I just want to show you Epicure has these good food real fast cooking kits, and this happens to be the Mexican. They have an Asian, a good burger, a Greek, and an Italian. So basically you order the kit, and in it are these great recipe cards and the actual products themselves. So each kit is designed to make about 45 to 48 dish meals, which is servings. Okay, so as you'll see when I open these up, these seasonings are like chock full the whole way to the top, so you're really getting a lot of bang for your buck. And each of these kits costs about $33, so you're really saving a lot of money. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get the meat cooking, and then we'll talk a little bit more about Epicure and some of the different values they have and some of the different reasons they choose to cook the way they do. All right, so this right here is the microwave steamer. McKenna, can you get a close picture of that? So I was a little skeptical, first of all, whenever I learned that a lot of the cooking was recommended to be done in the microwave. We'll talk a little bit more about the actual silicone steamer itself, but I've been blown away with the few meals that I've made in the steamer. It's been phenomenal. Everything is very juicy. We're not pouring the water down the drain whenever you boil something on the stovetop. But for all intents and purposes, we are going to make the fajitas in the microwave tonight. So, handy dandy steamer. It has a trivet that you can use, so you can use double-decker cooking, or you can flip it over and put meat on the top, cook it this way, and drain your meat when you're done. So you'll find with Epicure, a lot of their, actually all of their products are very versatile. So I like to use, being versatile in the way they cook, different uses for their spices. You'll find that as you become more familiar with them as well. So first thing we're going to do, like I said, we're going to make easy fajitas, and the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put 1 pound of chicken. I chopped this up and just put it into nice thin slivers of meat. I did that right before we went live here. So we're just going to dump that in, and then we're going to add a cup of onions. And this right here is a prep bowl. You can get these as well, a set of 4. They have lids on as well, and what's nice is they're divvied out to measure a cup and all of the different increments as well. So here's a cup of sliced onions, and then we're going to do peppers. These cute little peppers were picked from my garden, so I'm going to use 2 of them, but we need a cup of those as well. So I just wanted to highlight a couple other things here with Epicure. This nice sturdy cutting board that has 2 different sides that you can use, and this ceramic knife, super duper sharp. It comes with a blade cover, but this gets the job done, people. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to slice these peppers, just like that. So real quickly, we're just going to slice these up as well. It's like cutting butter, I swear. I mean, you can appreciate a really good knife, right? So I'll take the prep bowl. I'm just gonna kind of squish them in there. And that. And I think that's gonna be good. We'll save this little guy for lunch tomorrow. But we'll take the other cup of peppers, kind of put it in there. You can see what I have so far. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put some of our fajita blend on here. Now I haven't opened this yet, so I wanna show you, McKenna, you can get a good view of this. This is our fajita blend. Has a nice seal on it, but I wanna show you how full these spice jars are. Can you see, McKenna? It's like to the brim, it's almost overflowing, right? Okay, so this calls for, let me see, 2 tablespoons of fajita. I'm just gonna put 1 in because I'm making this for lunch tomorrow for my kiddos, and I know they don't really like a lot of heat. So we're just gonna kind of half that. But if you like it a little bit spicier, go ahead and put the 2 full tablespoons in. This is another gadget that we highlight. It is the 4-in-1 scoop from Epicure. It has a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a 1/4 teaspoon, and a 1/2 teaspoon. So we're just gonna go ahead and use, like I said, this is so full that it's gonna almost overflow. But what's nice about this 4-in-1 scoop is it's designed to fit like right in the jar, right? So you're not gonna waste any extra. And we're just gonna shake it on there and stir it up. So what you're gonna notice that was a little bit different maybe from some of the cooking that you're used to doing with me is that we're not using any oil. We're not using any water either. Just the meat and the vegetables and the seasoning in the steamer. And I'm just mixing it all up here. Kind of making sure that the chicken is a little bit separated. As you can see. I'm gonna stick the lid on. And we're gonna microwave this, believe it or not. So we're just gonna stick the lid on, and it says 5 minutes. I'm gonna do it for 5 minutes, and then we'll check it and stir it, and if we need to do it for a couple more minutes, we can. This is where you're gonna have to learn what your microwave can do. Some heat a little bit hotter than others. I use mine at 100% power, and we're gonna do 5 minutes just like it calls for. In the microwave. Boom. All right. So now the meat and veggies are cooking. So let's go ahead. The other thing that they recommend to serve with your fajitas is some salsa and guacamole. So the salsa is really super duper easy. It's just 1 can of diced tomatoes, green. Just put that in the bowl here. All right, and then I'm getting from my box here the coco picante. And this is another 2 tablespoons. Once again, my kiddos, you know, might not be able to stand the heat. So we're just going to 1 tablespoon, but look how full that is. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, and I want you to take a peek at this, McKenna. Look at all the different herbs in here. I mean, I'm seeing cilantro and onion and like chili pepper, I think. Oops. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna kind of let that marinade. See, salsa done. All right, now we're gonna do some guacamole. McKenna, is there anyone live on there that's watching? Do you know how to read that? Mm-hmm. You do? Hi, whoever's watching. If you're not able to watch this live, hopefully you'll be able to catch the playback. But I mean, look how nice, and I hit the jackpot on the avocados, right? Nothing better than slicing into a perfect avocado. All right. Boop. I'm really fortunate. My kiddos will eat avocados like any other fruit or vegetable. Sometimes I just make up a bowl of guacamole after school, and they will scarf it down with some chips or some carrots. All right, so did that. So the guacamole is fantastic. I've tried this actually. And all it is 2 ripe avocados, kind of smushed up in a bowl. Really full. I think it's a tablespoon. Oh, my bad, 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. All right, so put that over here. And then the juice of half a lime. And let me tell you, this makes all the difference. So slicing this with this fantastic knife. I mean, you guys have got to get this knife. It is phenomenal. And the other thing we have here is a juicer. I've never used a juicer before until I started using this, and I cannot believe how easy it is to get fresh citrus. So I'm just going to take half of it, stick it in here, and stand back because, man, that's a juicy one. Stand out. So everyone steer clear whenever you're using the juicer. But I love it because it has, like, it's 2-tiered, so you can use it the lemon and lime here. But look at that. Fantastic. Nothing better than fresh lime juice, right? Okay. How are we doing on here? Oh my goodness, we have a minute left. Can you believe how fast this is coming together? I'm going to be honest, I never dreamed that I would be cooking meat in the microwave, but I went to a conference at the beginning of the month here with Epicure in Vegas. I was in Vegas and I learned about microwave cooking, and it's not as scary as people might think it is. Microwaves have really come a long way over the past, few decades. And it really is a convenient way to cook. All of the different microwave products that Epicure offers, it comes, we have a whole collection, but it's phenomenal. They, don't have any BPA in. They are 100% food safe, flexible, non-stick. You can wash them in the microwave, although I like to hand wash mine because it can get spotty, and I just, want to secure my steamer as long as I can. But the thing about the steamer is you can use it in the microwave, but if it's not your jam to use microwave, you can actually put the steamer in the oven. So it's really versatile, the word of the evening, versatile. But yeah, the great thing about what I was saying about the microwave cooking is that it keeps all the antioxidants and nutrients in the meat and in the vegetables, so that when you take it off, it's basically like it was steamed, and all the juices kind of reabsorb into the foods, and it's phenomenal. So let's go ahead and pull this out and see what it looks like. I'm not sure, we might have to stir it and do it a few more minutes, but it has 3 little vents here, and you always want to do it away from you. What I'm going to stir with are these cute little tongs. They have a really fancy name, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but these are silicone, and they have little nubbies, so you can actually grip and flip or stir. But I'm going to go ahead and just kind of stir this up a little bit, and then I'm going to show you what this looks like. What do you guys think so far? Anyone still there watching? I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. Holy man, I think this is done. No way. It's done. I have not made this recipe yet, and I'm just checking all the different chicken pieces. It's done. 5 minutes. All right, McKenna, I'm going to bring it over here and let you show everybody. Look at that. Look at the juice in the bottom of the steamer. look how nicely and evenly cooked everything is. And look at the vegetables. They still have a little bit of a crispness to it, but they're steamed like fantastic in there. I am super duper impressed. Say what? So there you have it. What I would do, which I'm not gonna assemble them right now, just because we're gonna make these first thing in the morning for the kiddos' lunch. But I have tortilla shells. I'm gonna smear a little bit of that guacamole. Left a little chunky. Then I'm gonna put some of the chicken and veggies on, and top it with some salsa, and that's it. I mean, we've been doing this for maybe 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and dinner is done. So I'm going to serve it with some, sliced apples maybe, and some carrots. If you're making this for dinner, you could go ahead and, use a side salad. And that's it. Hopefully McKenna can attest to the taste of the food. Can you give a thumbs up if you liked everything that Mommy has made in the steamer using the Epicure blend so far? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up. All right, fantastic. We've made bacon. We've made, bacon on the top and bottom. We've made salmon. The salmon was really good, wasn't it, with our lemon dilly blend. So there you have it. Super duper easy. Epicure, like I said, was founded 22 years ago by a mother who really wanted to get good, healthy food for her family. And Epicure was born. Her name is Sylvie. And her daughter Amelia is our CEO, and she's fantastic. I had the pleasure of meeting both of them in Vegas, and they're phenomenal. The mission that they are trying to serve, and people they're trying to reach, and all the good things that are coming down the way with Epicure is mind-blowing. They really have people's best interests at heart, and my job is to teach people that eating healthy doesn't have to be boring, it doesn't have to take forever, and it doesn't have to be expensive. So there you have it. Super duper easy. So real quickly, I went ahead and I posted the link earlier to the actual Epicure catalog. And you can go ahead and peruse that. I will make sure that I pin that to the top. But we go live tomorrow. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to place an order, that'd be fantastic. You'll be like one of the first people in Florida or in the United States to try Epicure. We have a whole line of different items. We have protein shakes. We have collections. We have the Good Food Real Fast boxes. We have, some of just your favorite home-cooked meals. We have desserts. We have different blends to make broths. The sky's the limit. I mean, I'm blown away by the 125 different products that are in here. So everything that I've used so far has been great. All the different cookware is, super duper easy to use. You're not going to, cook bad plastic or bad chemicals into your food using it. And that's it. So I wanted to let you know that I'm running a really fantastic deal on hosting between now and the end of September. That whether we do an online class like this, where you just kind of invite your friends and they check out a cooking class and ask me questions, or I come to your house and we do a quick tasting cooking class. We have the Italian, the Mexican, and the Greek that we can do. If you host a party, you're going to get an additional $40 of free product, just as a thank you for being one of the first hosts for me. So I have these little coupons, and I can put those in the mail if that's something you're interested in. I'd love to fill the calendar and get Epicure in as many different houses as possible, because I'm super duper pumped about this company. So that being said, that's kind of the hosting promotion that we're running. If you place an order this evening, I'm going to go ahead and put all of the names into a hat, and I'm going to start drawing some fun prizes. I have tons of samples that I'd love to get into your hands along with the catalog. So if you place an order, with this party, your name will go into a hat, and you can get some more additional products to make some additional meals. The last thing I want to say is that everything I used tonight came in our business builder kit. I know I've posted multiple times on my VIP page about the kit, but I'm astounded by everything you get. It's almost $450 worth of product for $150, plus the opportunity to start your own business with a company that is ground level in the United States. So, I mean, I got the steamer, I got all of these spices, I got 3 of these different meal boxes, all of these different fun tools, all the catalogs, everything you need to start your business. There's a really strong following online, a great back office that teaches you everything you need to know, and it's been super duper fun and super duper easy so far. So thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're catching this on replay, let me know. If you want to place an order, go ahead and contact me and we can get you in first thing tomorrow. And have a fantastic evening. Hopefully we can get something booked on the calendar for you or get some Epicure into your hands real soon. So have a good evening. I'll talk to you soon.